Breaking news. Yesterday, after Real Madrid's match, Florentino Perez and the top board members of the team sat down to have an urgent meeting with regards to Xabi Alonso's future. It is said that some of our board members or directors, they wanted him to be sacked directly immediately after yesterday's disappointing, shameful performance at home after such a long time. And what was agreed was, on Wednesday, when we play Man City, should we lose, then he gets the sack. And the possible replacement will be Jurgen Klopp. Zidane was also rumored to be a possible replacement, but he's eyeing the French national team job after the World Cup next year. In my opinion, I think it is called for the team to react the way that they have reacted, because Ancelotti was able to manage Real Madrid even with the amount of injuries that we sustained. And these injuries, man, the way they are so severe, and especially because it affects mostly our backline, because we have so many people who play in our backline, and right now in La Liga we only have 2 active first team defenders that will be available for our next La Liga match, being Rudiger and Asensio. And I see that a lot of hate goes to Asensio because they say that he's abysmal when he plays and stuff, but he's played out of position. And I have nothing against that boy. And he has been so consistent this season. It's criminally underrated, to be honest. And to lose Militao the way that we have lost him yesterday again, it's because of Xabi Alonso. Him playing a high line in a game where the previous game that we played in San Mamés against Athletic Bilbao, we were playing a mid-block. It was rare to see our defense exposed. But you go back at home, the personnel is different, number one. I don't know why you don't stick to the same players and you still insist on having Aragula. You play a high line where everyone is always late to the ball in the pressing, and you can't call that out. It takes you a good 20 minutes to actually see if your system is working or not. That is why I'm flipping pissed and frustrated with regards to Xabi Alonso, and why I wouldn't mind if he is sacked, bro. These are not small time or small team players, bro. You have the best keeper in the world, arguably. You have one of the best defenders, top 2 if not top 3 in the world in Militao. You can even argue Rudiger is top 5 also. You have also Dean Hoyerson, who was climbing up the ladder to become one of those top 10 on a good day. You also have the best midfielders in Tchouameni. You could argue he's the best DM in the world. You have Jude Bellingham, who's possibly the best 10 or 6 or 8, wherever you want to play him in the midfield. You have the best striker in Vinicius, Kylian Mbappe. You have the best winger in Vini Jr. So tell me, in which position is he lacking? Because almost every position you have the best players in the world for those positions, and still nothing can click with this team. You consistently change things that work. If something works for you, you feel so happy, you rotate things. Players, especially players of this caliber, they need consistency. They need consistency, bro. They looked lost yesterday. That's why I even took my time releasing this video, because I was analyzing a lot of things. And I didn't want to make something that's overreactionary, because I knew everyone was heated yesterday after that poor, abysmal performance. It was such a shame, man. And I also put blame to these players, because regardless of what the coach says you do or what not, you show up for the badge before anything. It's like these contracts get to these boys' flipping heads, bro. They don't give a shit about us winning or surviving or whatsoever. Tell me how we were 5 points ahead of Barcelona, only for us to find us 4 points behind them in just a month. That is fucking pathetic, bro. It's truly fucking appalling, bro. I just told myself I wasn't going to curse or whatever. I've been holding back a lot of shit, bro. But this shit right here, this I don't go with, bro. Ancelotti managed to win the UCL and a league with a depleted squad, bro, in terms of injuries, especially at his back line. Easily put back Valverde into the right back position, or take any kid from the development team, play them there, make them get comfortable, make them get used to that. But you still insist on shit that you've seen does not work. So I don't feel sad for the ex, bro. In one mind, I hope we lose so that this guy can go, but I'm not sure how true those rumors are, but everyone is reporting it. But again, I want us to do well in the Champions League so that should the next person comes in, they find us at a very high point, because that's the only competition that we are flipping consistent with. But again, should we keep Xabi, we're still going to see the same things. That's what inexperience in a manager gives you. Doesn't know game management. He doesn't know how to manage big players' egos and personalities. He's well prepared, bro. That's no doubt. We see his tactics. That's no doubt. But know your players, for God's sake, bro. Know your flipping players. We've been saying the same shit on and on and on and on. And now, unfortunately, bro, you have to pay the price, because having not played home for such a long time and you give us this shit performance at home, come on, bro. I'm not even going to talk about that referee and the crap that he reffed, because that was an agenda, and that's for the team and the higher ups to deal with. But this one specifically, this one's personal, bro. You don't even have credit, bro, in the bag for us to be saying, hey, we should keep you, we shouldn't. You don't have credit, bro. You don't have credit, and I'm sorry, bro. Whatever happens to you, it's all on you, my guy. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. As always, Hala Madrid. GG's, man.